Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are still on the Season 6 Maine region, and we're picking up with the Consumables here on the Yellow Rock National Forest map. Now, several episodes back, I dropped this trailer here so I could use that Consumables to run around the map rescuing other vehicles and using the crane to load other vehicles. But I just ran it 1,358 meters across the map from one side to the other to hook it back up to this trailer. Because if you count what I need to pick up, it adds up to 8. And I got an 8-spot trailer. 2 spots for the cargo container, which has to come from the Lowlands map. 3 consumables, which I can pick up. I can either load the same place. I can load them the same place I get the cargo container, but there is 3 consumables on this map that I can use the crane to pick up. And if I don't pick them up, they're just going to continue showing up. And I would just soon have them gone. And then the 3 service spare parts, I can get right near where I pick up the consumables. So let's get going. The warehouse that has the service spare parts is here, and the consumables are spread out across this swamp. And then I take everything all the way up north and go through the gateway to go get the cargo container, and then come back and deliver everything to the motel in one trip. So let's get over where the consumables are. I have to cross the river, then I'll take a look at the map again. If this thing had a decent snorkel on it, it'd be unstoppable. But it doesn't. It doesn't like deep water. All right. From here, I can go out in the swamp. I can run up this road to something like that and then go there. And then there and here and back to the road and then warehouse. Something like that. I would like to get the container first, to have it on the front of the trailer and then put everything else behind it. But that's just too much running back and forth. I'd have to go north all the way to let's see, I'm going to try to go to this muddy spot and then cut over to these muddy spots. Try and stay out of the deep water as much as I can. And then, but anyways, I'd have to go all the way to the northeast gateway. Did I miss? Yeah, there's one of them right behind me. Where? I didn't see it. Anyways, I'd have to go all the way up to that gateway, get the container, and then come all the way back south again. See, me and Consumables are at the same spot, and I don't see it. It should be in that puddle right next to my trailer. There it is. Okay. At least I didn't drive halfway around the world before I realized I had just passed it up. Hold the camera still. Okay. Next. I could get the container first with a different truck. If I just used two trucks, I could use one truck on the lowland side. I could start that truck out on the lowland side where I need the container. Load it, drive it over, done. And then use a different truck for these 5 items. But I chose to do it all with one rig. A rig that was already on the map. Didn't go to the garage and make something else. There's 2. And the third one is back that away. Should be exactly where my mark is. Yep, I see crates in the water. Restore crane. Then do the unpack and pack thing. There we go. And now that way is the warehouse, where it will auto load 2 more, unless I wanted to load them myself and put them where I wanted them, which I might actually do to leave room for so I can leave room for the cargo container up front. I just get them on the truck and then move them if I need to. What is it? Service spare parts. 3 of them. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna put them in the wrong place. Is that 3? Yes, the 4th one is blinking, so now the 4th one is gone. I can't quite reach all the way to the rear, but if I get it close and then pack, it should go down there. If I set the truck at an angle, if I jackknifed it at a 45-degree angle, I could reach the rear. Whoops. Dang it. Doesn't work if you stack them 3 high. Won't push it out there either. Look at that though. Woohoo! Look at that shit. Move the whole shebang. Good crane. Restore. And then pack. And it's from the rear to the front, so I have 2 spots on the front to put a cargo container. Yeah, baby. Now, we need to be up at this gateway. You go to the northeast gateway to come out on the southeast on the other map. Figure that out. At any rate, through here, around like this, across there, up the hill. Yeah, okay. I've run that route before. I usually go across the swamp and get lost. So this time I'm not going to do that. It's not so much as get lost, it's just I'm following the trail across the swamp. And the trail takes me the wrong way. It doesn't take me the way that I want to go. And we just passed it, so I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to go up this way, which I've never done before. And see what it does. I should get to a part where I can make a U-turn and go back south just a little bit. And then find the road that crosses the river. Is this it? Yeah, it is it, it is it. See, before I wasn't sure if there was a road or a trail through here or not, because I'd never tried it. And if you went through the swamp, there is the way that you would come back up. But how you get to that little piece that comes back up when you're out in the swamp is anybody's guess, because the trail in the swamp leads you around to the south instead of coming up here to the north. So there must be some little branch that I've been missing. This is the road that comes up from the other warehouse that we did not go to in this particular episode, but we've been there before. We come up the asphalt and then we turn onto this little track next to the mud pit. And then we go across the river. I like to see how this thing does in the mud pit, but I'm not going to do it with a heavy trailer on. I might try it with just the truck. And here's the trail that goes to the river crossing. I'll show you on the map where I am. Ta-da! Right by Fuel for Hire or whatever it is. I forget what the name of that job is. Whoops, I gotta go here. Tree was blocking. The job is right there. It's part of getting the gas station to work. In the last episode, I was going to fuel up and the gas station doesn't work yet. That's the job that gets the gas station to work. Those two trails, they run parallel and get you to the same place. That split would come back together on the other side, but I'm not doing that. I'm taking the turn north. Go north, young lad. I don't know who young lad is, though. This is a long, slow ride. Bump, and over goes the tree. And when you finally get up to where you want to go, there's no way to get down the bluff. There's no way to get off the bluff down to the road. You have to use some other trail. And I'm going to start looking for that right now. Let's see. Move that banner. See, you get up to here where the log framing is, and you need to be down there. Yeah, okay. I've done that before. Just didn't remember. Needed to refresh my memory. It's not really a trail you're supposed to use, but I do it. This, in theory, would end right here. There isn't any trail beyond this. But these are all small trees that you can deal with. You don't need you don't need a Trees Done mod for those. And if you do it right, you can get on the road without hitting the guardrail. Now we go across the bridges to the gateway. Go through all these tight curves with a long trailer. Strange they didn't do anything with that place there, make it a truck parking or a trailer store. Travel to lowlands. Gonna be time for dinner when this one's done. Here we go. I have to, oh yeah, down by the port. I was going to, right here is a trail that crosses the water. And I don't know where it goes, if it comes up this way or what. But I would like to connect to this road and use it to go around here to the port and back up and across again. there's actually two of them here. And that one appears to reconnect to the road. Take a look-see. Because this one points at the road also. Well, here we are. See it try to hit that pole? Nah, magnetic attraction is just a myth. This isn't where I want to be. Haven't done this task. Not the correct turn that I want. What I want is further up the road. Well, that wasn't where I wanted to be, but shit, I found another job. This is where I want to be. This is the place I always have to back out of, and there's a crash board in my way. Wonder how that happened. Oh, come on. That damn anchor is through the ground. Okay. Cargo container. There it is. Cargo container. There's my whole load. 1 cargo container, 3 service spare parts, and 3 consumables. Let's see if we can get back out of here. I'll probably end up having to move that dang truck, but we'll see. I can't turn the front end where I want it to go. There we go. More than one way to skin the cat. Wee-haw! We are out the gate. Ready to run. Good truck. Except for those damn anchors. Clipping through everything. I should make them no collision. Then they just pass right through stuff instead of catching on it. I keep talking about doing something with those anchors, and then yeah, I want that little road right there. And then I don't do anything with it before I log on again. I forget to do something until I hit log on, and then it's too late. I'd have to log off again. And by then I figure, oh well, I'll just put up with it for now. Come on. There we go. Got the trailer over the guardrail. And now we're ready to travel. Let's travel. And have some water. Hey, it's loading. And here we are looking at the ass end of a container. Let's move the camera. Now we got to go to the motel with all 3 items. Gotta back up. Oh God, it does that every time. Every time a wheel rides over, it starts doing that clipping through the scenery shit. All right, we're free of those corners. Let's get into the other corners. Oh, this thing ain't gonna go past that truck without banging. It's just a little rubbing. Just a little rubbing. That's all. Didn't even make sparks. Rubbin's racing, right? Ooh, we got to 5th gear. It's probably the first time the whole episode we've gotten to 5th gear. And then it goes right back down. I'm gonna pause to repair damage. There we go. Suspension was halfway to broken. I think there was engine damage from the water, but I didn't really look. The only pole we've hit. Been doing pretty good on the poles to only hit one with all these curves. Let it go a little wide and bring it back so it misses the end of the guardrail. The tail end of the trailer misses the end of the guardrail. Let's see. This finishes the whole job. So I can just angle it up in there and not care about where it gets parked after. And I mentioned in the last episode how that 2-spot trailer, 2 small log trailer, seemed to not be pivoting in corners and stuff. And when I'm maneuvering, it's not. It stays rigid. When you turn the truck, the trailer just slides to the side one way or the other. That's why I wasn't making those corners, because the trailer wouldn't turn on the 5th wheel. So anyways, let's deal with what we got now on the big Kraz Jabors. Got behind the Kraz Jabors. We got 3 service spare parts and 3 consumables. Look at the trailer rise up as I take them off. And then a cargo container. And done. And I accidentally clicked right past the done screen. That's good. No way to retrieve that stuff either. So, job done. Road to the plant needs 8 wood planks. Maybe I'll stay in the Kraz Jabors with its 8-spot for that one. But there is only 1 job left. Delivered to site near gas station in the lowlands, a fuel carrier semi-trailer. Saddle low is required. So that I will go to the lowlands garage and create a truck, a low saddle to pull the fuel carrier. Probably a 12x12, Kenny 12x12 or something. And then that's the only job left on the contracts. And then on here, fuel at any cost is gets this fueling station running. You have to get two little trailers. They're little scout trailers. See, the first one is there. You can't really make it out, but there's a little scout trailer right there. And then there's another little scout trailer right there. On this one, you can see it better. And it's right by this road to the plant, the bridge I have to fix. But I can't pull it with the CRAS unless I just put it on a rope. So maybe I'll bring over, I don't know, the Hooligan 4x4, or the Hooligan Blazer or something for those two. You know what? You can pack trailers now. You couldn't, before you couldn't ever pack trailers on a trailer, only vehicles. You can pack trailers now. So I could load that with the crane and pack it, I think. That's interesting. Well, a little bit of the lineup, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.